Alright, you guys, I am in the Signs of Expressions Challenge, still in Quiz 3, Part 2. What is the sign of negative 3 to the 73rd power divided by negative 6.9? Is it positive, negative, or 0? So really here we just got to keep in mind our exponent rules. Okay, so I'm going to look at this very first one here. So would my answer be negative or positive? Okay, so if I have negative 3 and it's we're multiplying negative 3 73 times, because this is an odd exponent, my answer would be a negative. So this would essentially be a negative divided, that's a division sign, divided by a negative. A negative divided by a negative is the same thing as a negative times a negative. Okay, so if we have a negative times a negative, that's going to give us a positive number. Alright, check. Okay, we got it. Okay, what is the sign of negative 3.2b times c over b times 0? Ooh, okay, this is 0. Because there's a 0 in here, and whatever we multiply by 0 is going to give us a 0. Okay, so this right here is 0, and if we multiply that by here, it's going to give us 0. So the answer is 0. Okay, I'm going to move on here. Okay, multiply powers. Okay, x to the 9th power is equal to x to the 2nd power times, I'm sorry, not x, 12 to the 2nd power times 12 to the 7th power. What is x equal to? X is the base number, so then that would be 12. X is equal to 12. Okay, that's all it's asking us. Alright, rewrite the expression in the form y to the nth power. Alright, so this would be y, and really all it wants you to do here is regurgitate the exponent rules. And if you don't remember exponent rules, look it up. Let's see, exponent rules. Okay, so here's some rules here. This looks like a lot of, I don't really like how this looks. Let me find another one here. Maybe if I just go to images. And we wrote notes about this in class. This is a good one here. So the product rule, if we're multiplying 2, then it would be, then we're adding, our base number stays the same, but we are adding our exponents. If we are dividing, then we subtract our exponents. The power rule, so if one of the exponents is in parentheses, then we multiply. Okay, so I'm going to leave this alone here, but I'm going to come back over here. So because we are multiplying, that would be the product rule, and we can see that when you multiply, you add your exponents, x plus y, where x and y are the exponents. So I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to choose this little button right here, and that's going to give me to the exponents. 6 plus 3 is 9. Alright, let's check the answer here. Okay. Rewrite the expression in the form 3 to the nth power. So we kind of just did this right here, but now our base number is 3, so instead of a letter, we are going to write the base number 3. And then 4 plus 2, I'm just adding my exponents because this is multiplication. 4 plus 2 is 6. I'm going to move on here. Powers of powers. Okay, this is 10 to the 1st power, and all of that to the 3rd power. And it says rewrite the expression in the form 10 to the nth power. Okay, so if you don't remember, we're looking at this one right here, power of a product. No, power rule. We're looking at power rule. Okay, so this is just the two exponents multiplied together because we have the base number with the first exponent in parentheses. All right, so 1 times 3 is 3, so this would be 10 to the third power. Okay, because it's just 1 times 3. Check. Okay, I'll do one more here. So same thing here. It's in parentheses, so instead of adding the exponents, we're taking it to that power. So this would be y, and then 4 times 2. What's 4 times 2? Okay, that would be 8. Okay, I'm going to exit out of this one and move on to the next one here. Divide powers. Okay, so if you don't remember the division, this is the rule here where we subtract the exponents. And we have to be careful because if we get a negative exponent, then we would have to use the quotient rule and then the negative exponent rule. So let's see if we come across any problems like that. So this says 10 to the x power over 10, I'm sorry, why am I saying 10? 11 to the x power divided by 11 to the third power is equal to 11 to the sixth power. Okay, and it says solve for x, so what is x equal? So basically, what's that x on top? Okay, so we're just going to kind of work backwards here. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, now we're just going to see if that's correct before I put it in. Okay, so this would be 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3. And that does give us 2. So yes, the answer is x does equal 2. Because it's asking me for the exponent on the numerator here. Let's check it out. It says not quite. Oh, why did I write 2? X is equal to 5. X is equal to this number right here. Not 2. Okay, x is equal to 5. Check again. Alright, next question here. It says rewrite the expression in the form 3 to the nth power. Okay, so basically we're just going to see how many of these we can kind of cancel out here. So that one, that one, that one, that one. That leaves us with 3 to the second power. It leaves us with 2 3s. So that would be 3 to the second power. Check. Okay. Rewrite the expression in the form bn. So b to the nth power. And I'm going to do the same thing I did before here. 8 minus 2. So what's 8 minus 2? B, and that would be 6. Right, because 6 plus 2 gives us 8. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to actually exit out of this. And then powers of products and quotients. This is kind of turning out to be a long video here. Okay, so select the equivalent expression. Exponents, or the parentheses always go first. So how do we do it like this here? Well, we're going to take a look at our exponent rules. Whenever we have, and this is power of a product rule, whenever we have our exponent out here on the side, it goes to both of the, it's kind of both of these here. It goes to both of the numbers inside the parentheses, and then if any of those numbers have an exponent, then we would be multiplying it by that. So 5 to the second power, okay, how do I say this? I don't know how to say it. I don't know if I'm saying it right. If we have 10 to the second power, and then we have that to the fifth power, we are multiplying 5 by 2. It's like the distributive property, but with exponents. So we've got to distribute this 5 to right here, the 2, and also the 5. So 5 times 2 is going to give us 10. And then 5 times 5 is going to give us 25. So 10 to the 10th power and 7 to the 25th power. And that's this last one here. Select the equivalent expression. This would be an equivalent expression. Alright. select the equivalent expression, choose one. So same thing here. We are going to distribute this 3, okay, to our exponents. And although our denominator does not have an exponent, it's like there's a 1 there. It's like y to the first power. But we just don't write to the first power because that's a given. We already know there's already one y. So this would be 3 times 3 is 9, so 4 to the 9th power, and then y to the 3rd power. So 4 to the 9th power and y to the 3rd power. Alright, so this last one here. Okay, I'm going to exit out of here, and this is where I'm going to stop the video.